Swanton splash! That should do it. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. Good way to get out of it. He pops Doodle up. Could be looking for the power slam. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. Blame him. Makes the tag into MK. The Syndicate going for the final countdown. That should do it. 1, 2, 3. And just like the end, Dean has him set up. Fade away. But Dean feeling the effects as well. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And your... Looks like he's setting Jay up for a possible stun dog millionaire. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. And still Commonwealth champion and television champion. The bloody, the battered, the victorious D-Ron! Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Monday Night Blitz. Last week's inaugural episode of Blitz went off without a hitch. Our GM, Aubrey, announced that tonight it'll be a #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. It'll be Jackson Parker going up against Tony Stone. That'll be the main event of the show. That'll be on part 2 of tonight's episode. This is a 2-parter. I know, I am just as thrilled as you are. To kick off part 1, we're going to be hearing from the Madman himself. Mad Jax will be addressing the Global Strike Wrestling fans and roster to kick us off into this new era of wrestling. And now after the Madman has said his piece, we got another doozy set up from the GM herself. She said after the 3 teams, 5M, War Raiders and Syndicate had a little back and forth backstage last week. She said, you know what? Let's go ahead and see who's top dog around here. We got a triple threat for you lined up in part 1. Antoine of the champion 5M, Justin from the Syndicate, and Jeremy from the War Raiders are going to be doing triple threat battle. Woo-hoo! baby. Let me tell you, you are not gonna wanna miss that one. Following that epic encounter of the three men, we have the former tag team champions, the Fallen, gonna be going up against a newly signed mystery team. Now, whoever this team is, they're gonna come out guns a-blazing, you know that. But the Fallen, you know they have to have a chip on their shoulder after losing that ladder match to 5M. I just wouldn't want to be the team on opposite side of the Fallen, because you know they're looking to make a statement and get themselves right back into that title picture. Now, to wrap up part one, after the tag team match, we're going to be hearing from the former hardcore champion Stedman, see what he has to say about his future and possible changing of divisions, or we don't really know what Stedman's going to be doing here, but he requested the floor and our GM has given it to him. That will conclude part one of the evening. Now, let me know what you think about part one down in the comments below. We read every single one and reply to as many as humanly possible. That being said, we're going to be kicking off part one. The Madman is making his way to the backstage area for his interview now. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Man, tonight is the night I've been waiting for, and I know many of you have been waiting for it too. In tonight's episode of GSW Blitz, in the main event, I get my chance to put a dent in the heart of Unforgiven. Tony Stone, you might know him better as Dom. He's been running roughshod over GSW with his cronies, but tonight that starts to change. Tony, you and Unforgiven have made it your mission to dominate and control, to install fear and chaos. But tonight, I'm not just fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship contendership. Nah. Tonight is about something bigger. It's about putting an end to the tyranny of Unforgiven. The world title means everything to me. Let me make that clear. But stopping you and stopping Unforgiven, man, it just means a little bit more. Tonight, when I step into that ring, it's not just another match. It's the first spike in the heart of Unforgiven. Tony, you and I have had triple threats together, but never have you stepped into the ring with me in a one-on-one. You better bring everything you got, because I promise I will. This isn't just for me. This is for everyone who's been wronged by you and your band of misfits. Tonight, the journey to reclaim GSW from you and Unforgiven starts now. Tony, tonight, I end your reign of terror, and this is just the beginning.
Boys and girls, this is your opening bout of the evening. A triple threat match. Justin Q from the Syndicate, Jeremy from the War Raiders, and Antoine from the Tag Team Champions 5M. You know each one of these combatants wants to win this match and really give their team momentum moving forward wherever we do end up heading. Antoine's gonna be starting this off, tossing around Justin Q like a sack of potatoes, and then Jeremy does the same. A nice Hurricane Rana from Justin. Justin, people do forget, made it all the way to the finals in the inaugural United States Championship tournament. He's been doing a bit more tag team wrestling since facing D-Ron for the championship, but people forget that this man can throw down in singles competition. As I say that though, Antoine hits a thunderous DDT, but Justin does pop right back up. Antoine as well in his own right, an accomplished singles wrestler. He's our first ever hardcore champion. He won a fatal four-way match against Jake Master and Stedman at the Great American Bash, our first ever pay-per-view, to capture the hardcore championship. Jeremy, however, the only one with actually no singles success, no singles matches, although I know this is a triple threat, but no individual matches. All his matches have been tag team matches thus far. So we'll see who really has the edge from the two that had the experience or the giant monster among men in Jeremy. Justin now grabbing a bat, but Jordan kicks him straight in the face. Antoine fires off with a club and blow of his own. Every man getting a little bit of piece of one another. As Justin lands some elbow strikes there. Tosses Antoine back into the ring. Justin looks at the big man, says, "You want some? Come get some," and hits a big Hurricane Rana. Antoine running some laps into the ring, decides to get back on the outside, picks up the bat, goes to swing, but Jeremy able to get there. Stop the swing in motion, chokes Antoine and punches him in the gut. Justin now with a nice snap suplex onto the bat. Ow, you know that's gonna be hurting the big man's lower back. As he just tosses Justin back into the ring. And now Jeremy does the same with Antoine. Jeremy there, getting a little bit of a chuckle on just how much more massive he is than each of his opponents. Says, "You don't have a shot against me, little man." Jeremy picks up Justin, but Justin able to elbow his way out of the situation. Snapmare takedown, followed by an elbow to the back of the head. Owie! Antoine begging him for the pin before it gets to one. Antoine, a deadly striker in his own right. Big time running knee into Justin, but Jeremy follows up with a clothesline to the back of Antoine's head and a big time club and blow, followed by a knee. Jeremy going back and forth, going after both competitors. Another big club and blow to the back. Antoine landing directly on his face there. Jeremy picks up Justin and drops him down. Antoine, however, Irish whip, pop up knee strike followed by a beautiful kick. Justin now trying to take advantage of Antoine. Oh, what a maneuver from Justin onto Antoine. Justin now in control, but for how long? As Jeremy's back on the hunt. Both men back and forth, in and out of the ring. Justin swinging a miss, and he nails one, but the big man's still standing. Oh, there's another shot, finally puts him down. And there's a shot to Antoine as well. Justin swinging for the fences, hitting anything that moves. Justin whips Jeremy back into the ring now. All three of these men want nothing more than win this match for their team. Haluva kick out of nowhere. Justin goes for the cover. Jeremy easily breaks it up though. I don't know how Justin missed the mammoth Jeremy, but he did. Decided just to go for the cover. A big boot block though. And a DDT from Justin. Antoine has him up into a Verta bomb. Antoine, the only man standing, hits a big leg drop on Justin. Justin now able to get back to his feet. Jeremy with the reverse choke slam. What the hell was that? Oh my! That was insane. Antoine now. Alberta bomb to the big man. Sent Jeremy flying. Justin setting Antoine up in the corner. Was thinking about maybe a possible haluva kick. Jeremy has Justin up, slams him to the ground. And a clubbing blow to Antoine, looking to win this one here. 1, 2, no! I thought he had it there. That monstrous right hand struck Antoine right across the face. Jeremy back into the ring now. Snatches up Justin, running power slam. That might finish it here. 1, 2, no! Antoine just watching too. He said, if you can beat him, I'll let it happen. Wild swing and a miss from Jeremy. A poison rana from Justin. And Antoine striking like a viper. Smashes Justin into the turnbuckle. Now puts his focus on Jeremy. A big time right hand. Ripcord kick. Has the cover. 1, 2. No, Justin able to break it up just in the nick of time. Justin springboards. Looks like he didn't get all of it, but enough. Rolls out of the way from Jeremy's attack. Jeremy drops him into the turnbuckle. Now focused on Antoine. Big time release, German. Sent the man flying out, big boot out of nowhere. Justin looking to steal this one. 1, 2, 3. Your winner of the Syndicate, Justin Q. Justin really putting the roster, the fans, the whole world on notice. Don't you forget about me. I am one hell of a singles wrestler, and I will prove it each and every time I'm out there. As mentioned earlier, Justin was a finalist in the United States Championship tournament. Let me just say, maybe tag team titles aren't the only thing in that man's future. Watch out for that. Now, up next, tag team action. The former champions, the Fallen, going up against new signees, surprise opponents. But I don't know if I want to be on the opposite side of the Fallen, as I seen them earlier this evening and they looked pissed, ready to make an impact and get back in the hunt for the tag team titles.
Let's cut right to the chase. Last week, I faced D-Ron in one hell of a championship match. Probably the most brutal match I've ever been a part of in my career. But it wasn't just D-Ron I had to fight, was it? No. The entire syndicate came out. One by one, every single member of that group attacked me, making sure I couldn't walk out of that match as the champion. They think they can do whatever they want, gang up on anyone who stands in their way. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of their underhanded tactics, their cheap shots, their gang mentality. And I know I'm not the only one. So I'm saying in here tonight, asking if anyone in the back is also tired of the syndicate and how they operate. I'm looking for allies in this war against them. Who's with me?
Now, Jay, I've seen what the Syndicate did to you last week. I felt their attacks personally before. I have a well-documented history with Justin and not liking that man. I know exactly what kind of cowards they are. And let me tell you, I've got your back against them, man. Together, we could take the fight to the Syndicate and show them they can't bully their way to the top of GSW. But Jay, while I have your back, there's something you need to know, man. I'm one of the top contenders for D-Ron's titles now. My mission is to capture one or both of those championships. So while I'm with you in this fight against him, I also have my eyes set on that gold.
Well, I respect that, Kylie. Let's take down the Syndicate together. And when the time comes, we'll settle who deserves those titles in the ring.
And here we are, the moment has arrived. The Fallen gonna be going up against Yuto Tanaka in the red and Kenji Soto in the gray and orange. This is a tornado tag match. Both of these men newly signed members to the GSW roster from New Japan, but the Fallen, I don't know if I'd want to face them tonight. They seemed furious, they seemed angry, they seemed ready to annihilate anybody in their path. As Dent there putting work onto Yuto in the red. Scotty came flying in, took out Kenji, going for the cover. One, no, too early there. Dent just beating the hell out of Yuto right now. Looks like a man possessed. Both members of the Fallen crushing their opponents right now. This is not a match, this is more of a mugging. Kenji stuck on the outside of the apron right now, trying to catch his breath while Yuto is getting the shit kicked out of him by the Fallen. Kenji with a big strike there, trying to get back into this thing. Scotty Rich has Kenji up, smashes him with a back suplex. Yuto has Dent now, trying to get in some sort of offense. Big time kick to the back of Dent's head, hits the ropes. A nice German to the outside. Scotty Rich still taking Kenji out though in the ring. See what they have in store. Scotty with a big time snapmare. Huge kick! But now sends his focus onto Yuto as both members of the Fallen start beating him to death. Dent goes for the cover, only gets a 1 count. Scotty Rich with a beautiful maneuver goes for cover as well, but Yuto able to break it up. Yuto has Dent now. Dent able to elbow his way out of the situation. While Scotty just continues to beat the hell out of Kenji, goes for a cover. 1, 2, no, not enough there. Dent smashes Yuto into the corner. Scotty Rich setting up for something fierce here. Oh, an impaler type DDT from Scotty Rich onto Kenji. That was disturbing. Now both members of the Fallen beating the hell out of Yuto in the corner. The Fallen putting the roster on notice right now. We don't care who you are, where you're from, what kind of accolades you have. We're here to beat the hell out of you. Dan comes flying in with a kick. Scotty Rich with a clothesline of his own. It's chaos here. Dan with a huge clothesline. The action is non-stop. Dan goes for a cover. 1, 2, 3, and mercifully it's over. Good Lord. The Fallen back, and they are here for one thing and one thing only: to dominate the tag division. My goodness, Yuto and Kenji, they did their best, they tried their hardest, but they just ran into a buzzsaw of the Fallen. I don't know if anybody could have survived such a brutal beating there. My goodness. Now, up next, we hear from former hardcore champion Stedman. Let's see what the big man has to say.
You know, I've been hearing it from all sides. People telling me to move on, to step up and start climbing the card. They say, Stedman, leave the hardcore division behind. You're better than that. But let me make one thing clear. I'm not about to abandon what I love. I'm not about to abandon the division that made me who I am. Bastard, you took the hardcore championship away from me at Bash at the Beach. And yeah, you beat me fair and square within the rules. But that title, it means everything to me. It's not just about the symbol of everything I've worked for and fought for and bled for. And I'm not done fighting for. So Mastra, I'm calling you out right now. I want my rematch. And I want it tonight. The hardcore championship belongs to me. And I'm not going to let it slip away that easily. You think you're the baddest in the hardcore division? Prove it. Step into the ring with me right now. One more time. Let's see who the real champion is. Because it's not about moving up the card. This is about reclaiming what's mine. The hardcore championship is my life. And I'm not done fighting for it. Mastra, get your ass out here and let's settle this thing.
I know I'm ready, and I hope you are too, for some hardcore action. The GSW Hardcore Championship belt is on the line. Master has accepted the challenge laid out from Stedman just moments ago. Stedman with some big clubbing blows, goes for an early cover. One! No, only able to get one from the big man here. Stedman claiming it was a mere fluke that Mastra won the championship at Bash at the Beach. Stedman was a fighting champion, put the belt on the line anytime, any place. Expected the same from Mastra, and he has delivered, putting the title on the line in a moment's notice. We'll see if Stedman can reclaim his gold he lost at the pay-per-view, or if Mastra will continue the Syndicate's road of dominance. Nice springboard clothesline from Stedman there. Follows up with a planting DDT. Stedman with some huge overhand right. Irish whips Mastra into the ropes, but it's countered from Mastra. Nice gut wrench there from Mastra. Mastra hits the ropes. Big time splash from the big man. Again hits the ropes. And with another splash. Mastra weighs an absolute ton. So you know Stedman is feeling the effects from those splashes. Both men onto the outside now. Mastra has Stedman up. Slams him to the ground. A standing power slam. Followed by a furious knee. Now during their last encounter as well, the mask of Mastra came into play. Such a huge metal shield basically across his face, busted Stedman open when he used him, hit him with a headbutt. Stedman with a nice maneuver. Taking down the big fella. Goes for a whip. Mastra reverses. Whips Stedman into the ring. Both competitors in the ring now. No weapons have yet to be introduced. More of a brawl than a hardcore match thus far. You can tell these two warriors aren't too fond of one another. Mastra now with a bear hug onto Stedman, trying to squeeze the life out of him, but Stedman able to elbow his way out of the situation. And follows up with a huge clothesline, brings the big man down. Stedman again with another DDT. Trying to crush the head of Mastra, our hardcore champion. Stedman has him up now into a pump-handled neckbreaker of some sort. Good Lord. Goes for the cover. One, only a count of one. Mastra viciously kicks out of that. Mastra rolls out of the ring, decides to quickly get back in. Both competitors playing ring around the rosy. Mastra has Stedman now. Just tosses him in a suplex position, goes for the cover. That's a one, and that's all you're gonna get. Not enough to take down the former hardcore champ, but that big ass clothesline might be. Mastra from a deadlift position lifts Stedman up. Gorilla press position and drops him like a sack of potatoes. Mastra in control now. Has him in a gut wrench. Bomb! Stedman is reeling. Mastra running in. Clothesline Stedman to the outside. This is a war between these two. Mastra tosses Stedman in. Looking to get a weapon of some sort. What the hell is that? It's a hockey stick. Oh, right across the back of the leg. Might have tore a tendon. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Stedman able to powerfully kick out of that one. Mastra still in control, however. Stedman fighting for his life here. Stedman picks up the big man. Stun gun across the ropes. Bang Mastra's head against the canvas. Mastra, though, able to kick his way out of it. Irish whip Stedman into the ropes, follows by a big-time elbow. Mastra says it's time to put this one away. Stedman counters. Saw the black hole slam coming. Stedman has him in a package bomb. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Not enough to put away the champ. Stedman now has the hockey stick in hand and swinging, hitting Mastra. 2 shots connected, goes for a third but misses, and there it is! He hits another. Mastra ducks a fourth. I don't know how Mastra's seen that one coming. He's shoulder pressing Stedman, an entire human being. The power of Mastra is scary. What the hell? That's a shovel! Oh no, right across the face. Oh my. As now Mastra's just beating the hell out of Stedman. This is hard to watch. Oh my goodness. Big back body drop from Mastra now. Follows up with a spine buster. This is disturbing. Mastra up to the top now. Diving spike elbow on his face. Oh my. I don't know how Stedman's standing. Mastra, black hole slam onto the shovel. That should do it. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Your winner and still the GSW Hardcore Champion, Mastra! Boy, that match was something else. That spiked elbow drop from the top rope, something I don't think I've ever seen before. Stedman needs medical attention. We got to get him checked out instantly. That was very disturbing. And that as well is going to conclude part 1 of our 2-part episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to part 1 of GSW Blitz. I hope everybody has enjoyed it. Part 2 is up and available to view right now. So stop wasting your time. Don't forget though, before you leave, to like, shoot me a comment. What was your favorite part of part 1? I will do my best to respond to it. And don't forget to subscribe and put on notifications. Part 2 is going to be coming at you quick. Everybody have a beautiful evening and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.